On the way back, hold it, but don't like move it off of its line. Like keep the plane. Would you slay it for me?
Ready?
Yeah.
What is this? Take one?
Interview, take one.
Interview, take one.
Yep.
I guess I would call it media sculpture. I'm making sculpture out of different media and combining them. Basically, at the core, I'm trying to take my experience as a filmmaker and bring it to this world of objects, of old technology, analog technology. So sometimes I'm a worker, sometimes I feel like a mad scientist, which I like that. In the daytime, it feels like a workshop. Sometimes when I come at night and I'm all alone and it's dark outside, it feels like a laboratory. I got hundreds of drawers here. I'll just show you a couple. Watch faces. Right?
Okay, why do you have all this stuff?
Why do you think I have all this stuff?
I honestly am trying to make heads and tails of it. I don't really know. Why?
There are a lot of different answers to that. I guess one of them is I don't like throwing things out. Two is I like making connections between things, new connections between things, making discoveries. I'm not interested in function. I'm interested in the aesthetics of things. So to me, cinema is about a few very basic, essential things. Time, light, movement. And I'm also trying to be playful. To me, cinema is a playful thing. I'm working with different ways of seeing things. In filmmaking, for me, the joy is picture and sound, making different picture and sound relationships. But here, I'm trying to make relationships between different objects and put different objects in relationship in completely unpredictable and unexpected ways, and hopefully ways that make you think about the world of objects differently. I think making films has made me a better installation artist, and I think making installation projects and sculptures has made me a better filmmaker. So it's a feedback thing. I'm also interested in how to present them sequentially. If you walk into a room, what should be first, what should be second, what should be the third thing you see, the fourth, the fifth. In effect, what am I talking about? Editing. How am I going to edit all these different objects I'm making? What order will they be in? Right now I'm making, you could think about that I'm making shots. Everything that you see here is like a shot. Every sculpture I make, whether it's a tiny one or a large one, it's a shot, or it's an element.
Okay, why? Why are you putting metal on film reels? Why are you putting circles on top of circles? Why are you coloring different nails? Why?
By the end of the film, I hope you discovered why I do it, because I'm not necessarily sure myself. By the way, drinking that water is both distracting me and it's also making sound, which you don't want.
Yeah.
See, now, is that filmmaker to filmmaker, or is that father to son? What was, when I said that to you, is that like a father telling his son, don't make noise during a shoot? Or is that a filmmaker telling an older filmmaker telling a young filmmaker, you don't really want to make noise during the shoot?
I think it's both.
It's both.
Yeah.
Okay, well that's the problem here, it's both. Touch the lens again.
Do you ever doubt what you're doing?
Sure, everyone doubts what they're doing. That's normal. It's okay for you to doubt what you're doing too.
No, I'm talking about you. Do you ever doubt what you're doing?
You know, not in the way that you're thinking of it. You know, sure I doubt, and I can get despondent and I can wonder, but that's the one thing I can say. I love what I do. Doesn't matter what the problems are. To me, every problem is a solution waiting to happen, and I enjoy that. And even with my films, I could always say the parts of my films that were always the toughest, after I solve them, the thing that kept me up for, nights suddenly becomes my favorite part of the film. Does it feel weird to ask me all these questions? Or as father to son, filmmaker to filmmaker, is this like awkward for you or difficult for you, or
Not really.
No? Okay.
Is it difficult for you?
No.
Okay, so you've made a film about your father, and now I'm making a film about you. What advice do you have for making films about fathers?
What advice do I have for making films about fathers? Don't do it. If I could tell you one thing, okay, whatever it is that you do, making films, making music, whatever it is that you do in your life, just make sure you love it. I'm your father. I'm allowed to tell you stuff. As I told you, stop sighing.